Okay, it's the Anomalies Uncovering podcast. Oh, whoops. It's been so long since we've done our own show.
I remember it took you at least 17 episodes to get the name right.
That's right. This is the Uncovering Anomalies podcast.
Hell yeah.
I have no idea what number of episode this is. One, I'm going to here.
I'll just guess.
I'll throw out a guess. Yeah. 642.
No. Last week's was 134 with the guys at Bitcoin Live. So today,
right, so let me. You said last week was 134. Hold on, let me.
Yeah. Get your calculator out.
Okay, hold on. This is 948.
I don't know what you're adding. I don't know if you're adding the individual numbers to each other. The one,
I think I carried the one wrong.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. 9,822.
Damn, man. We've been at this for such a long time. That's like almost 3 times the amount of Joe Rogan podcast.
Man, does he have a lot of episodes. So this is episode 135 of the Uncovering Anomalies podcast. Joining me as always is I have a need to know Adam.
That's right, everybody. And I'm really digging your name today.
And I am too much Topher, as in there's just too much, man. We've got too much stuff to cover.
Yes, we do. Nice one. I like that stuck.
It is just for our listeners. That was by accident. I did too much Topher as like
no way.
I had a different joke in mind, and then as we were starting up, Adam was like, "We've got so much to cover. There's just so much here." So this happy coincidence.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I was like, man, are we getting too much Topher? Is that what it is? There's never too much Topher.
I'm always too much. It's why I haven't moved up in the job that I have. They always go, "Hey, we want to give you this promotion, but you're just too much, Topher."
Well, they just can't handle it now. They just need some time. Like last week's episode on Bitcoin Live. I mean, sometimes we can get too serious. I just love you always get in there and just tone it down and make it make it fun again, because it can get too serious with this subject.
we did have a very good time on Bitcoin Live last week. We really like those guys. We're in I don't know what the term is, a Twitter chat, an X chat?
Twitter DM chat, group chat.
So group chat. Little fun story. I had to do CPR first aid training on Friday, and the entire time I was getting notifications on my phone and my watch, just ding 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 ding.
Yeah,
ding,
it got crazy at some point
of Adam and these guys talking, and I was like, oh, I can't deal with this right now.
And you know why it got heated? Because we got not heated, but the discussion got like crazy, like ding 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 ding, because religion came in. That always happens, man.
I got the gist of it because I had peek in my watch, and you get the little chat notification and it shows you a preview of what's going on. I was just like, okay, well, not only am I not in a meeting, but I really don't want to be. I don't want to like throw myself into this because, man, oh man, this seems really, really tense.
But they're great guys. We had a great time on their show. Yes. I mean, and they want us to do it, and we want to do it more often, maybe once a month, once a quarter. I don't know, whatever works out. We're both busy, so. Yeah, but I think it's good for both audiences, and they have a lot of questions about UAP coming from the cryptocurrency world, and we have a lot of questions about cryptocurrency.
And they know, and our audience knows that we are we know the most about UAPs out of everyone that has ever existed.
Absolutely. That's why they rely on us on the information, because we do get the best that happened that last week. And you don't have to sit there and watch and monitor everything, because so much is happening. And this week it's just
there's a lot, man. Oh man, is there a lot?
Yeah, definitely a lot. I mean, people that don't usually get interviewed got interviewed. Like there's an interview with Eric Davis. It was with some clips, on there. The whole Denmark drone thing
that was wild.
Yeah,
some might even say there's too much Topher.
See, how did that work out? So there's the drones, and of course we'll go through the videos and what the whole thing of what they could be, Russia or not. 3i Atlas is making a change, has made some changes.
That's like my favorite story I think of this week is
Right,
is
with
the
the sun,
3i
dude.
Atlas stuff, and
Yeah.
it's scooping energy from the sun, and
Yeah.
oh man, there's a lot. Are you going to play the music video before we get started?
Yes, I am going to play it.
All
Nice.
right, well then let's continue on.
All right, so this is our what is it called when it's your not coup de grace? What is it called? Help me out.
I don't know what
Never
you're.
mind.
I don't know what you're asking me. I would tell you. I would tell you if you told me what you're trying to do. This is our coup de grace, everyone. Got a light.
In a land of glitches, there's a podcast to find. Voices from shadows deep and unrefined. Anomalies whisper through the connections so thin. Secrets unmasking where the truth has been.
Tuned into frequencies from a dimension that hides ancient mysteries where reality collides. Alien code echoing in the cold starlit sky. We unravel the questions that make reason fly. Uncovering the secrets that they want concealed. Broadcasting the whispers that were once sealed. In the loops of space we hunt what's concealed. Through the static truth will be revealed. Voices narrating tales of interstellar rain. Binary prophecies that drive us insane. Reading waves of madness with a calm refrain. Decoding the signals like it's encoded pain. Neon lights flicker on our digital quest. The tantalizing unknown, keeping us obsessed. Amidst the chaos and the echoes we invest. In every anomaly our souls manifest. Uncovering the secrets that they want concealed. Broadcasting the whispers that were once sealed. In the loops of space we hunt what's concealed. Through the static truth will be revealed.
Man, the way that ends, boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
so good.
It is really good. And I like the logo of last week, not logo, the featured image of last week's episode.
Yeah, that's really cool too.
Octopus. Yeah.
Hopefully, people will go ahead and click that and listen to us on another podcast.
Yeah, I think it was a lot of fun. Those guys are funny. Sid's pretty funny, man.
I had a really good time. I know the first when we had them on our show, I was a little bit nervous because, I've got terrible social anxiety and it's hard meeting people not in person, meeting people on the phone or meeting people on a laptop. In my case, it sucks. But the fact that we got to hang out with them a second time, was a lot more free and it was a lot more fun.
Oh, nice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, once you get over that.
Yeah,
I think it's easier over the computer. I don't know why, especially that we're hidden in a way. Like they can't really see facial expressions, which we do communicate a lot, right, through our facial expressions.
So I think that is my problem or issue is I like to meet people in person because I get to see how they're reacting to me or reacting to what's being said, and it's when you lose that, it's tough to interact with people I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that. I could definitely see that. At work, do you guys usually do it in person or is it on on the computer.
It's a mix. You know, for instance, the CPR first aid training I got on Friday, that was in person, and so
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it was easy. You know, I don't think that's something you can do over the phone. Here's how you save a baby's life.
Oh, exactly. Let's yeah, they give you something from home to be sent home to use for CPR. But wait, for your job, why would you need CPR anyway? It's not important, but I am interested to know why CPR.
It wasn't like so it's literally it's training. So if someone collapses in front of you, so you have something to do before you call 911.
Okay.
It's not like, you know, it's not EMT training. It's keep this person alive until someone more important comes along.
It sounds like an insurance. It sounds like the insurance company said, you know, if we're going to renew your policy, you guys are going to have to get training or something like that.
Yeah. Also, so I just want to say this on air. So the guy who trained us said that broken ribs they happen very, very rarely during CPR. And I talked to my mom the next day, and she's a nurse, and she goes, "No, that happens all the time." And so I don't know who to believe.
Definitely your mom.
Yeah,
she's been at it way longer. And across the
world. But also,
too.
like broken ribs through CPR is something I've heard for a very long time to be true. And this guy, I almost wanted to like call him out on it, but I was like, you know, I'm with 12
not worth it.
People. Yeah,
right. Yeah. Dude, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, just when that happens, whatever. It's not too important, I guess.
I mean,
maybe they want to scare people from doing it or something. You never know.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, like if you save someone's life and they've got some broken ribs, I mean, the more important point is that you save someone's life.
All right, so we're going to start with Ross Coulhart here. Look at this great snapshot of him screaming. But he is telling News Nation that he doesn't think disclosure is going to happen anytime soon, especially with this administration. I can't blame him, right? We've been promised at least almost every single podcast the entire administration did, right? While they were trying to get elected, that was always a question. And every single one of them is like, yes, this is very important to us. Yes, transparency. Yes, UAP, right? And then
he also promised releasing I'm talking about Trump here, talked about releasing the Epstein files, which now are, you know, oh, why are you still asking about this? Who cares?
I know. Could you remember that when he was like gaslighting us and making fun of
people? He got
people?
elected because of this.
And Kash Patel. Oh,
yeah, just
so infuriating.
People.
Yeah.
Listen,
I mean, Charlie Kirk wanted that.
Listeners at home, I need you to understand this: right or left, Democrat, Republican, Socialist, whatever. There's only two things that a politician wants: one, to get power; two, to keep that power. That is it. That is absolutely it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
They will do and say anything to get power and to keep power, and that is it.
And it works every time because, you know, it's
every time.
Hope. Humans have hope, and it's a superpower, right? But it's also, it can be weaponized, and it's always weaponized against us. And we're always, if someone gives you any hope, you're like, okay. And it does work every single time. And I'm not saying it doesn't happen to me. Yes, happens to me all the time.
And it happens to
me.
And
I know it. Yeah, and I know it, and I don't want to be against it because I want hope. I need hope. So,
and unfortunately, a lot of people, you know, they succumb to the sunk cost fallacy, where they go, well, you know, I voted for this guy, and you know, so I guess I just have to keep supporting him because this is what I voted for. No, you don't. You don't have to keep supporting them.
Exactly. Yeah. And stop supporting your parties for God's sake. Like it matters. You know, like this whole whole left-right thing is just so ridiculous.
I think I said this on last week's show, but they're two wings of the same bird.
Yeah. What does George Galloway say? Two butt cheeks of the same ass or something like that.
Sounds about right.
All right, let's listen to Mr. Black Pill Coulhart here.
I don't think we're going to see in the current mood of Congress any disclosure from Congress. Frankly, the key politicians in the key committees have been nobbled. Whoever it is that's trying to control them, some people have named Senator Roger Wicker, other people name more senior people in the party. It does appear that someone is intervening from a very high level in government to stop UAP disclosure. And it's interesting because the president made a promise during the election campaign that he would try to be more open about the disclosure of UAP imagery and information. That was a flat promise he's made on multiple occasions. At the moment, that promise is not being fulfilled, and it's quite clear that the legislation we've been promised
Who's in the background
is
again?
being not.
That's the new whistleblower, Dylan.
No.
Here,
right there.
Portland. Oh,
Every single time.
Avery, he's another every single time. He's getting ready to judo chop. Look at him.
Yeah.
Judo chop.
If anyone dares defy him, he will judo chop anybody in the audience.
Unbelievable. How is he getting to every single camera angle? Well,
I
okay, he's
don't know.
fine.
It's comical at this point.
It's like he's got an agreement with News Nation or something.
Yeah, seriously.
Right? You better show me every single clip and pay me my money. Yeah, no, we're just kidding. We're just kidding. Jeremy, still, I mean, he did a great interview. Was it this week too? Are we going through that one? Or no, I probably skipped it. But I think they interviewed him. It was a really good one. But not too much information because he's marketing it. So he's doing like part 1, part 2, and part 3. So they're all teases. Part 2 is not out yet.
Of course.
But this guy got on part 1. He did say some cool stuff, but he said it all at the congressional hearing anyway.
You know what's crazy is I went to the grocery store. I think it was Wednesday during my lunch break at work, and I got some lunch, and in my back seat was Jeremy Corbell sitting there and just looking into the camera, which I thought was weird because why are there cameras on my lunch break at work? But there was Jeremy Corbell.
It's a new Men in Black tactic. They shine these holographic images of Jeremy Corbell just staring you down.
Yeah.
Did he say anything to you, or is it just a stare down?
And then he jujitsu'd me out of the car, which was really rude.
Dude, you should get into like making AI videos because that would be a hilarious one.
Like you're having a normal like in-person interaction, and then Jeremy Corbell's in the background just hanging out.
Right, he's going after all the podcasters that talk shit about him.
Oh man, so he's not going to be on our show anytime soon, huh?
No, I mean, I think he should be forgiving. We should
invite him on. We should invite him on as a third guest and not ever talk to him.
Oh my God. Or at least as a joke. He'll be such a great sport if he does that. He'll just be there. We could fake it. We can have his profile picture there.
That'd be kind of fun.
And sometimes refer to him.
Is it too late to do that now? I think.
Well, yeah,
that's a really funny idea.
Yeah, I'd have to use another computer to log in.
Okay. I can use my phone.
We can set that up. Maybe another show, like the end of the show. Like, oh, look, guys, we have a guest coming in.
Jeremy Corbell sitting in the background.
Oh, dude, that'll be a really fun feature of the show, and just randomly do that with different UFO celebrities. Like have Stephen Greer come in.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
No, he'll sue us. Well, that's what I'm scared about actually in this field. They get too sensitive. Like Elizondo gets pretty sensitive.
Yeah, well, it's because they're working for the system, brother.
Actually, you know what? Since we mentioned Elizondo, let's skip to this quick. So this is from Red Panda, but it's UFO Gerb, and he does great documentaries, great research. He's a clip here about Elizondo. Very interesting, talking about his work at about an agency called CIFA. Listen to this.
Luis Elizondo, who for years changed his story around his role as director or senior member of ATIP. Outside of presenting obviously false photographs of UFOs, I hesitate to trust Elizondo's word. as he formerly served in the early to mid-2000s as the Contracting Officer's Representative for the Counterintelligence Field Activity, or CIFA. CIFA, a former DoD agency, operated from 2002 to 2008 and was charged with protecting U.S. military personnel and facilities against spying and acts of terrorism. Information regarding CIFA's budget and number of personnel is still classified to this day. During his time in CIFA, Liu worked closely with the largest contracts in the entire CIFA directorate. According to allgov.com, quote, CIFA's top secret activities have not prevented it from utilizing private companies to carry out its highly sensitive counterintelligence activities. In fact, CIFA was one of the largest employers of private contractors within the U.S. intelligence community, end quote. From 2004 to 2005, CIFA awarded at least $33 million in contracts. And the largest winners here, Northrop Grumman and Lockheed Martin.
Uh-oh.
So please forgive me for leaving Liu out of discussions with respect to Lockheed, as there very may well be some conflicts of interest here.
Ouch. Well, so yeah, they're linking him to the defense industry, Lockheed Martin and other contractors. And
yeah,
and
you
he's
know,
come back and talk shit about them.
I'm torn on what's his face. I think he was kind of put out. So here's my deep conspiracy theory is that there are a lot of UFO whistleblowers that come out and say, you know, they talk about what's really going on, and Elizondo was put out there to counter that.
Yes.
He was, you know, he was put out there to, hey, you need to go out and give the government or give the
be a balance.
Yeah, give the public a bunch of disinformation, so people don't take the whistleblowers, the real actual whistleblowers. They won't, you know, they won't think that
seriously.
they're honest. They won't take them seriously. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even Grush, I'm sure he's doubtful because now he works for Congress, right, under Burleson, Representative Burleson, and he apparently warned, although this has been retracted lately, only in a couple of days, but people do this a lot. They backtrack. But someone said that Grush served a subpoena, threatened to serve Elizondo a subpoena that he wanted to see evidence of what he's saying, you know, is true, which is strange because it's not like Grush hasn't investigated this and he had his own subpoena power when he was part of the government. So anyway, yeah, there's some strange stuff happening there.
Yeah.
This guest was on. What was
the video that you skipped over to play the Elizondo video? Oh, okay, all right.
Physicist Matthew Sidakis. There we go. Sure. Yeah, Matthew Sidakis. So he is a scientist, and he's done papers on UFOs and UAPs. He's also a dark energy and dark matter scientist, studying that, I think, with NASA. So anyway, great interview, but here's a great clip. He's talking about AARO, and more specifically, he's talking about that piece of metal from the Roswell crash that AARO just debunked, right? So yeah, this is a clip on that. He has other great clips too.
Awesome,
especially about the science of the Tic Tac. I mean, he's saying him and Kevin Newth, is it Newth? I think it's Newth. Did a paper of just how insanely fast these objects were. All right, let's listen to this.
Actually, I'm going to claim something very bold. I'm one of the only people who's actually figured out what at least one alleged UFO crash part is for. So recently, I've actually, with my help of my friends Mark, who came up earlier, remember we played the YouTube video from him with the spinning. Thanks to my friends Mark and Jarrett, they're, you know, aerospace guys who are doing anti-gravity research. They're the real guys who are actually trying to make anti-gravity reality. Nobody's, you know, no Men in Black have killed them yet. You ask them, they're like, oh, you know, it's a good day today, right? Because Men in Black haven't killed me yet today. But basically, thanks to them, I got a piece. It's known as the Art Part. You know, Art Bell, Coast to Coast AM. Yeah. Linda Moulton Howe also had this. So I got a fragment that's allegedly from New Mexico from 1947. And I've been doing material analysis on it. And I'm going to publish a paper on it, hopefully by the end of this year or next year. Then I'm going to print out that paper and I want to shove it up the ass or down the throat of every single skeptic and debunker, because we found that that material is anomalous and discovered that the AARO report on this material was a lie. It was a whitewash.
Wow.
They didn't list half of the elements in it. They didn't list any of the interesting isotopic configurations. Nothing. Gary Nolan knows this. A few people know this who have pieces of the mother sample. There was a big sample. I only got a fragment of it.
Right.
And I developed a whole new technique. I developed a new way of testing what something is made of faster and cheaper.
You did?
Yes, I did, than existing techniques. Yes. And so I'm hoping that people start sending me like actual parts. I can determine whether something is terrestrial or extraterrestrial.
How?
By the isotopic ratio.
Okay.
So everything is made of elements, and each of those elements has isotopes, but the isotopic ratios are unique to different planets, different parts of the galaxy. Still doesn't conclusively prove something's extraterrestrial, because a skeptic could always say, oh, it was part of a nuclear test and it changed the isotopic composition.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Well, cool, man. Very, we look forward to that paper by Mr. Siddiqus.
Yeah, I really hope it comes out before he gets assassinated.
Yeah, and he was really he called out AARO, and he calls out a lot of the government, and
Yeah.
on the show, Danny goes, that he was arguing because Siddiqus said that the Tic Tac is definitely not ours, and Danny's like, well, it could be because what if all this research went dark in the 50s and breakaway civilization, all that, and still the guy says like, no, there's no way. He goes, it goes all against physics. Well, I mean, maybe we don't know, all the physics we're supposed to.
Yeah, I mean,
so
that's so one of my favorite hobbies is watching horror movies, and specifically cosmic horror. And the scariest thing is encountering a alien species that understands the universe better than we do, as in they know physics better than we do. They can do things that would seem like magic or define reality, but to them it's just second nature.
Exactly. And just look at this, what the Yemen,
this is a great example of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, like this guy, he has a source within the government, and so he goes through and tries to answer questions. I think he's called the UAP podcast too, by the way.
Oh,
it's like,
no.
I think it's Uncovering Alien podcast, or I don't know. Something
okay,
like that.
So we're good.
Yeah. I mean, he uses different. Yeah, but he talks about his source here. Really good clip, and yeah, I mean, no one knows what the hell this is. It looks like a plasma, and probably is plasma. That's just protecting these craft.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great example of what I'm talking about. I mean, none of this makes any sense to us lowly humans. I mean, so a missile that is supposed to, and I kept bringing this up on the last the episode with the guys from Bitcoin Live, but it doesn't make sense. The missiles don't bounce like this.
No, especially on a Hellfire. It rips through tanks.
And then there's three things that pop out of the supposed UAP that was hit, and they just stay along with the craft, supposing that it is a craft. Nothing about this makes sense, and that's why I love it. I love it.
Yes, it's a great video. Definitely one of the best.
Along in the rest of the video, why did we shoot at it? And is there another video from the viewpoint of the Hellfire missile? I have answers to all those questions after speaking again with my source, Anthony Williams, who is going to join me on a future episode, very near future episode of UAP. And we'll talk about all these things more in detail, these new developments I'm going to go over. But I just wanted to relate these to you real quick because they're very important details, add-ons that I did not have during my most previous episode of UAP, where I revealed that this was a real video. It's off a DoD network. It does not show a balloon. This craft did keep going. It is longer after what we saw, the version that ended. Of course, Jeremy Corbell spoke on this too. There's about another 3 to 5 minutes of this video that exists. So we're dealing with the real deal here. What do we see in this video? What did withstand the Hellfire missile, which was made to shoot through a tank? We don't know. But we do know that something did, and it kept going and did not fall into the sea. So let me address these questions. First of all, why did we shoot at it? That's the big question. Here's the answer I can give. It was not part of a mission to shoot at this thing. It's wrong place, wrong time. the Reaper drone that filmed this was not there to follow or chase a UAP. It was on mission. And this UAP, or whatever it is, this object, this craft, came into the mission field. So again, wrong place, wrong time. Now, did we shoot at it? This is complete speculation, but did we shoot at it because it entered a mission field and we did not know its intent, and we thought maybe it was carrying a payload? I don't know. And it was therefore thought as hostile because we didn't know its intent and was in the mission field. That's just complete speculation. Or maybe there was a standing order. These are some of the speculative things that have been given from Anthony Williams. Maybe there was a standing order because they kept seeing different unknown craft in that area. And then maybe they were told, if you see it again, shoot at it. We don't know the answer. I'm just giving you the speculation that's been thrown out there as to why we shot at this thing. But we did with the Hellfire missile. Speaking of which, there is no video from the Hellfire missile. I did ask about that. We cannot and will not see a video from that vantage point because it doesn't exist. The Hellfire missile is not made that way. It's simply a laser-guided piece of artillery. Point the laser, and that's where it shoots, and it hits its target, which it did. But, of course, it didn't do anything to it other than kind of bounce off of it, veer off of it, however you want to put it. The craft kept going. And lastly, what happened to the 3 orbs that came out after it was hit? Was it debris? Was that part of the craft? Was that intentional? There was a very important question, and I got the answer, and this is an important update to it. The 3 orbs followed the craft. They did not fall into the sea, just as the craft did not fall into the sea. If it was a balloon or some type of prosaic explanation, and that was debris that came out, that, of course, would not follow the craft all the way. The debris would just simply fall. It would be victim to gravity. But this did not. The craft nor the 3 orbs that came out behind it fell into the sea. They both kept going throughout the duration of the video. And that is a very important update because then that opens up a whole different can of worms such as what were they then? Is this a retaliatory system? Is it a defense system? Is it a shield that was deployed after it was hit by this missile? The fact of the matter is the craft kept going. The orbs that come out behind it keep going. It's not a balloon. It's not debris. The video is real off a DoD network. And now that we have more answers and details to it, quite frankly, the mystery just kind of deepens now because we don't know what this thing was. But I'll address more of it when I speak to Andy.
Very cool, man. Cool. Those drones or those orbs that came out, and we'll see Patrick Jackson later on as well with 3i Atlas, but he's written books and he's done scientific studies about like these orbs. He says that they could be like a planetary defense system. Now maybe these 3 orbs, like you said, they probably got launched out to protect then this the craft, the bigger craft, from anything else that's going to come through.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing.
Who knows?
And going back to what I was talking about with loving cosmic horror. I mean, who the hell knows? We, all of our guesses about this are assumptions based on our very human Earth existence.
Right.
But who's to say? What the hell this is?
Who knows? And what their purpose were? I mean, it wasn't an active war zone, right? We were in Yemen. We were trying to go after the Houthis, and these things showed up, and we also abruptly left Yemen. So who knows what's going on over there?
Yeah. I mean, it's easy, and it's not easy, but it's fun, and it's very human-like to come up with explanations for this. But I mean, what if it's just so bizarre, so weird out there? I mean, this is getting to the wooey stuff. I mean, maybe the 3 orbs that left this thing, contain the 3 elements to life that the UAP driver needs. Who knows?
Yeah, that could be the propulsion. Could be. I mean, and there's also people saying that this whole thing is a plasma shield that was actually shielding those 3 objects, and they got knocked out.
I'm not very religious anymore, but I do pray for anyone who thinks that this was a balloon.
I know.
I mean, good God in heaven.
I know. Even like, it's crazy that Leto would be like that too. Very strange. Well, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, everyone
Whatever.
has their own
You
thing, I
can't
guess.
judge people. Yeah, exactly. You can't judge people. There
Yeah.
are some clips from Eric Davis. I don't know if you want to go through those, or should we just continue from? I mean, he didn't say anything new. It's just cool that he got interviewed, by someone. So I don't think actually it's too relevant.
I'll leave it up to you. I mean, we are trying to keep this under like 2 hours or less, right? So I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to play anything that's not.
Especially that the drone thing. Okay. How about this? We'll go through the other things, and if there's still some time, we can
Perfect.
come back
Yep.
to it.
Perfect. Sounds good.
And speaking about religion, he's Peter Thiel saying something very strange. If you ask me,
Peter Thiel says that fearing or regulating AI would hasten the coming of the Antichrist.
Wouldn't it be? I mean, I don't understand. So
that is definitely a very strange stance to take.
And he's sweating. I don't know if they do it on purpose.
Shocker there. Listen, I'm a really sweaty guy, but
Fine.
I don't think there are any photos of me being very sweaty. Thankfully, knock on wood, wherever there's wood.
So let's read the summary here. So Peter Thiel, a billionaire funding AI and defense tech, claims regulating artificial intelligence would hasten the Antichrist emergence. So
kind of seems like the opposite thing,
right? I know.
Yeah.
Speaking at a September 2025 San Francisco lecture hosted by ACTS 17, a nonprofit co-founded by Michael Stevens, Thiel said, fearing or regulating AI or opposing technological progress would hasten the coming of the Antichrist. So we don't put any safety into these things, guys. Who cares? So, I mean, I'm just trying to understand his logic here. So
I think, and going off of movie logic here, he's already uploaded some sort of weird AI tech into his head, and now he's trying to bring AI into the rest of the world to attack all of us. I mean, that's the only explanation I have.
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
why in the world would a normal, sane person believe this?
Right, so he's got an AI in him saying that for him.
Yeah.
Do not regulate us, or we will take over.
Seriously, I mean that's what it comes down to. There's not a sane, normal person on this world that would go, yeah, man, regulating AI would bring back the Antichrist. I mean, it's like it's such a stupid stance to take, and an insane stance to take.
It is insane. So, okay, what does he say? He ties AI's unchecked growth to a one-world government, warning it could form a totalitarian regime embodying the Antichrist, as described in Christian teachings. Thiel, a self-proclaimed devout Christian, told the Hoover Institution,
yeah, right,
the Antichrist probably presents as a great humanitarian, citing texts like the Book of Revelation and dystopian novels like Lord of the World. He warns AI-driven risks, including autonomous killer robots and bioweapons, could trigger Armageddon unless technological progress is unrestrained.
What? That is the exact opposite thing that's true. Unbelievable. Dude. This guy
was he speaking German or something, and they mistranslated it? I mean, I don't get it. Whose husband invests in Thiel's? Okay, Thiel's push for unregulated AI reveals an elite agenda to prioritize tech advancements, potentially unleashing catastrophic forces under a charismatic, deceptive global authority. Yes, which is the Antichrist. All right, I don't know, man. This is just confusing me more.
He cites the Book of Revelation, and he thinks regulating AI is the wrong answer. Man,
so he's basically saying that our government or governments are the Antichrist, because that's going to regulate AI. It will be governments.
I don't. You can't even make. We're trying to logic. We're trying to apply logic to this situation, to this stupid asinine statement, and there's nothing to be found. The guy,
no.
I'm just assuming the guy has a lot of money tied up into this, and
absolutely,
and that's the reasoning behind this. That's all it is. He wants AI to be unchecked because he's got money tied into AI, and that's it. Right. I don't have to read any deeper.
Right. Because he's a billionaire. He became a billionaire for a reason, because that's all he cares about. Right. Yeah. If you're a billionaire, all you care about is money. Well, I would say for 99% of them, unless it's luck that you're a billionaire.
Again, it goes back to they want power and they want to keep that power, and that's it. And money is the means to the end.
Yeah, and Palantir is really scary now. I mean, its trajectory and where it's going, and how much capital is being pushed in there, and how much the government is using them, and it's becoming a tool an Antichrist figure would use.
Mhm.
And they have their system is linked into drones because they used it in Gaza, right? I mean,
Yep.
Yeah, I mean they came up with whatever criteria to list someone as a terrorist and just sent out drones and missiles and killed them all and their families.
I don't think this is going to be something that we're supposed to talk about today, but did you see that there was a movie that it was about a Palestinian boy, and
Yeah.
and
No, continue.
it was winning awards for like the Israel Film Festival or something. I'm totally fucking all this story up, but and then
No, I don't think I saw that.
and then the Israel Film Festival was trying to ban the movie because it portrayed Palestinians in a positive light. Did you see that story? Oh man, I wish I could. I wish I had that off the top of my head. I mean, this is a story.
Wouldn't surprise me though, man. They're insane. I mean, you have Netanyahu coming. They bought TikTok, right? Basically, I mean, yes, it's Ellison and other people, but it is for the cause of Israel. And Netanyahu came out on, was it yesterday or on Friday, just blatantly saying it in front of an entire audience with TV as well, with influencers from the United States, saying TikTok is a weapon of war, he said, and now we have this weapon of war, and he's talking to the influencers, and you are going to help us, change the psyche of the American psyche, especially in the young. I mean, who falls for that shit anymore? Like, you just said it openly.
And what was the thing? I think I sent it to you. I don't know if it's going to be in our presentation today, but he was openly, his recent speech was like, it showed up on cell phones for
everyone.
Right, without them like open, it just started playing on their phones.
Imagine they have control of all their phones, yet on October 7th they didn't.
Right.
Yeah, for 6 hours. Just right.
We all know what October 7th was.
I mean, Charlie even questioned this. He said it. He goes, "I've been to Israel. I know." He goes, "Every single person is an IDF guy." He goes, "Everything is monitored. There are cameras everywhere." He goes, was there a stand down order?" He goes, he asked that question. He goes, 6 hours, no one did anything. And Israeli media are able to question this, and they have evidence showing that there was a stand down order. Anyway, we completely went on a tangent here.
Wait, I just really quick question. Charlie Kirk, he questioned Israel. Where's he now? What's he doing?
Unfortunately, he's in heaven and with God.
Oh,
and
no.
Rest in peace.
He died? Oh God. What now, was he an old guy? Like he was close to dying?
No, he was really young. He was 31, I think.
31.
Right. Yeah.
Wow. That's
successful. Influential.
Man, that is crazy. And Charlie Kirk, he must have been a violent, he died so young. He must have been a violent person.
No, he's very kind. I remember him very kind. I mean, he had some insane issues, but so what? He had some insane statements.
Gee whiz. So he must have said something that made him, worthy of killing, right?
Pissed off the wrong people. Yeah.
Oh, gee whiz. Oh man, that is crazy. I'm hearing all this for the first time.
But you're a shitlib if you believe the FBI though. Their magic bullet theory and all that.
You had to bring that up. So Adam and I, we talked about Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace, poor guy. I know I'm making jokes right now, but honestly, I wish nothing but the best for his wife and children. I don't know.
Yeah, children.
But we were talking about his death when it happened, and we got a comment. On was it Spotify, right?
I think it was Spotify. Yeah.
And we got called shit libs for our takes on Charlie Kirk's death. And if anyone listens to us knows we are not liberal at all. And we're not shitty, guys.
Right. So shit libs does not correctly describe us. and not on this either. Anyway, let's not get. Well, we do have one clip. It's really crazy, but yeah, we'll get there. So let's talk about the drones. You sent me this. It was a long.
I did. This user on Reddit put together a post, a timeline of all of the drones, recent drones that have been happening for the last 5-6 years, and it is really detailed. I recommend everyone go and read this. The ones in Denmark are the newest, and there is not a lot of media coverage. There was a couple stories that came out when it happened.
Right. Yeah. And even is it the president or prime minister? She came out and she did a speech.
She came out and said, "I have no idea what this is." Yeah, no, she had a great. She came out and said, "I don't know what's going on." I think I sent you another thing that said a Russian sub.
Right. Yeah, we'll go through that.
Located off the coast.
Yeah. So, wave of closures and overflights. Copenhagen first, then Aalborg, Billund, Iceberg, Sonderburg, and the Skreistrup.
Dude, good for you for being able to pronounce all of those, because I was not going to take that.
Airbase that hosts F-16s and F-35s. Officials called it systematic, professional, and even a hybrid attack. Yet without evidence to pin on any state, airports reopened only after hours-long shutdowns. Sounds just like what happened in New Jersey and New York and Lakenheath in Germany. And this is nothing new. And we keep saying the same thing over and over. We couldn't shoot them down. Oh, we couldn't use whatever electromagnetic.
Or what was that? What was the excuse?
Jamming.
What was the excuse that Trump used? He goes, "It was the FAA."
Oh yes, that was day one when he took over.
Yep. Yeah, that was once again another thing he ran on. He goes, "I will let you know the truth. I will tell you what's going on here." And then he goes, "Oh, it was FAA doing tests."
It was one of the first questions when he got into office. Remember, he literally sat down in the Oval Office, like, "What about what's happening in New Jersey?" And they're all approved by the FAA, guys. Don't worry about it.
Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Tucker and Schellenberger brought it up as well.
Oh, nice.
A small clip.
The drone sighting or the lights in the sky over New Jersey last year, and so many sightings that it's really no dispute that it happened. The question is, what is it? And the president said that he would tell us. We've never heard. What was that, do you think?
I don't know. And, they're having also very similar drone sightings now over in Denmark that actually shut down both Danish airports on Sunday. I mean, it's, and why can't we know about it? And the drones happened in New Jersey. Well, we caught them in an open lie. I mean, they just said, John Kirby at one point said something like they had evaluated like 3,000 cases of drone sightings in like 48 hours, which is like absurd. There's no possibility they did it. And then we started looking, a set of people started looking, and you discover that, in fact, there's been these drone swarms around U.S. military bases. I mean, not a couple either. I mean, I think it was somewhere around 2 or 3 dozen military bases. And there's a lot of evidence that those drones are circling around those moments when there's nuclear weapons in the area. So, I'm skeptical that it's Chinese and Russian, because the drones are engaged in behaviors that I think are very difficult for anybody to do. But I mean, if these objects are behaving in ways that, do appear to be using a different kind of propulsion or anti-gravity, I mean, I'm very skeptical that that's ours, in the sense that it took a huge effort to create the Manhattan Project and to create nuclear weapons. It was a massive, massive endeavor. And so to somehow easily get, or to be able to easily hide reverse engineering, I don't know how you do that.
I mean, it is. And I did go search. There are not nukes, but there could be. I bet you we are moving nukes there, and we'll see also another thing, that Hegseth just ordered all of his generals from across the world to come meet in Quantico.
Are we gonna? Yeah, I was wondering if that was gonna show up on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, all the stuff I'm seeing online seems like we're gearing up for World War III.
And these drones, happen to show up at these places. where this activity happens. And if we are going to war and we are moving nukes around, then it is something to look at and speculate that what could this meaning be. Some people are saying it's 3i Atlas now, which we'll see. Brandenburg.
Man. Okay. So do you want, well, no, that's a stupid. I was going to ask, do you want World War III or alien invasion?
It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. But I mean, the answer is alien invasion, right?
Right. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That'll be way more fun.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. That's why I said stupid question. Yeah.
All right. And you sent me this also. The drones in Denmark were almost certainly Russian, this Newsweek article says.
Yeah. Danish authorities have reported the sighting of a Russian warship on the edge of Danish waters with its tracking system turned off, indicating it is likely trying to avoid detection, according to Danish outlet Extra Bladet.
Bladet. It's not just a Bladet, it's an Extra Bladet.
Extra Bladet. The ship is called Alexander Shablin.
Shablin.
I don't know.
Yeah,
and was discovered when journalists flew over it with a helicopter.
All right.
The ship supposedly already was there when the drone incursions began. I don't think Russia was behind this, but here we are. Crazy world we're living in. This is a Reddit post, by the way, if you couldn't tell.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And there's a lot now. There's been, who's this? This is the Danish defense minister. Talking about it.
Hell yeah.
We are not yet in a place where we know for sure who is behind it. There must be no doubt that everything indicates that it is a professional actor when it comes to such a systematic operation at so many locations almost simultaneously. This is what I would define as a hybrid attack with different types of drones. These are actions that could endanger our security and freedom. There is still no direct military threat to Denmark. I think it is important to emphasize this today. The Danish Defense Intelligence Service is following developments closely and continuously takes a position on whether the military threat to the kingdom is changing.
Wasn't too clear there, but basically he's saying it's a hybrid attack. It was a professional attack, and yeah, but then now you have Russia denying it as well.
I mean. So this is where I'm stuck in my head. Is Russia this far advanced that they can do this kind of thing? Or
I mean, some people would say yes, right? Because they think they're on par with us when it comes to reverse engineering, because they've had crashes, they've had nukes, they were detonating nukes as well, right?
I mean,
and
the big one for Russia that sticks out in my head is the 1908 explosion over Tunguska.
Yeah, exactly. That was a very strange event.
Man, we could do.
Did we ever do a deep dive on that one? Well, we should check.
I would love to, because I was about to say I could do a whole episode about that, because I love that case. It is bizarre.
Some people think even Tesla did something by accident.
Yes,
right?
yeah, that's part of it. Yeah, for sure. Listeners, if you don't know about the 1908 Tunguska event, I would highly suggest go look it up. There was a huge explosion. It was heard literally around the world. There were trees got knocked over. Like nothing has grown in that area since. It is a very, very fun thing to look into. And they say, so the official story is that an asteroid blew up, I don't know, 100, 200 feet up over some random spot in Russia. I highly doubt that's
right. And this is one again, 1907 or is it 1917?
1908.
1908. So imagine, this is way before nuclear weapons too.
Yeah.
But we did have someone on the other side of the world doing something with electricity that maybe could be,
Tesla is tied deeply into this case. Really fun. Again, that's for
we'll go through. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it maybe next week.
All right, sounds good.
All right. And he's Lavrov, just quickly, because most of the clip he's talking about Iran, but here he denies that they had anything to do with those drones.
We have nothing to hide. We never attack. Civilian objects, incidents happen, but we never conduct targeted fire on them. We never direct our drones or missiles at states located in Europe. and members of the European Union and countries of the North Atlantic Alliance. And once again, if the Poles really wanted to figure this out, we would have proposed a meeting, immediately proposed a meeting. But no.
Yeah, he goes on with Iran there, but wait, where's another? Who's this? Oh, he's another Russian guy.
Okay.
And people call us Russian shills now, but you have to cover the news. You have to cover. You have to see what they're saying, right? I mean, and then we can say, okay, are they lying? You know, is it them? It would make sense because all of a sudden Denmark now is saying, you know, they want NATO missiles, they want to purchase missiles, so it's not crazy to think it's Russians. By the way, I'm not saying that it isn't.
Right. Yep, yeah, right there with it. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get called a lot of things, like shit libs. You know, it happens when you're just covering the news.
Exactly.
Well, you know, the European environment is like a self-exciting mechanism right now. They're the ones throwing in the questions and making irresponsible statements. Statements about shooting down Russian planes are, at the very least, reckless and irresponsible. And, of course, dangerous in their consequences. We heard the exchanges when our planes were accused of allegedly violating Estonian airspace.
Okay.
However, no evidence, let alone convincing evidence, was presented. And of course, against the backdrop of such recklessness, such aggressive statements are yet another very significant escalation of tensions near our border. Well, you know, the European environment is like a self-exciting mechanism right now.
All right, it's repeated. So there's that, and then we have some videos of like the first one that came out from the airport.
Right. I just wanted to point out that he was going like, oh, you know, the belief that these are Russian UAPs is like the same thing as Russian airplanes violating, you know, NATO space. Like one of those is very true. The other one is dubious at best.
Right. Yeah.
We know they're violating NATO space. The drones is very bizarre. Wow, look at that.
You know, when I was rereading Donald Kehoe's books, you know, from the 50s, the whole red-green thing, they were doing that before the FAA said that we have to start doing it.
Is that right?
Yes, dude.
Oh man, because a lot of these videos get quote unquote debunked because people go, oh, it's got red and green lights, therefore it's, you know, FAA.
It's FAA, right?
Whatever. I did not know that. So that was happening before the FAA regulation.
Yes,
huh?
Yes, the red and green lights, and then the FAA said that let's start doing. Now, who knows why they said that? It might make sense. Red and green is, you know, stop go kind of thing. Yeah. But look at this thing. I mean, once it goes,
that is truly bizarre. And just so people know, like, you cannot fly over an airport like this without.
No, and why would Russia or China do that?
You can't just do this,
right? And you can't say everyone on the ground at the airport doesn't know that this is a normal airplane.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I hate those guys. Like, oh, that's just an airplane. Fine, you know, it looks like one. Yes, I'm not going to say it doesn't, but it's not a typical aircraft.
But I mean. So if it was truly just all these drones were just airplanes,
it's just
or whatever,
copying the airplanes.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. The Danish the leader of the Danish government wouldn't come out and say, I don't know what the hell these are. You know, they would come out and say, yeah, these are some, you know, drunk idiots flying planes over our airports. But that's not what happened.
It's easy to say just FAA approved now. Yeah. It's pretty genius, actually. And then what was this one? This is over Oslo.
Norway. That was not a Norwegian accent. I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh, you want to let's hear what they're talking about.
Yeah. Actually, I wasn't far off.
Fluden. Oh, he's Asian.
He's not Norwegian.
No, he's not.
Get out of here.
Politiet sier det ikke
100%
sikkert
at det var en
drone. Men hvis det var...
Was it saying English here? Take in the stunning nature of surrounding Oslo.
We got a nice little ad there. We can't escape it. Even though we're doing our own podcast with no ads, we still find a way to have ads.
Right.
Podcast. Yes. Unbelievable.
Visit Oslo, everyone. We will get a commission.
Truly though, I would love to go to Norway or Sweden. Either one.
Sweden, yeah.
I think you are too. No, wait, hold on.
What?
I'm part Swedish. Are you part Swedish?
Oh yes, when I did, yeah, because we are from our
I was
from
trying
our
to do-
grandmother.
I was trying
our
to do the
grandmother.
lineage. Yeah. I was trying to do the lineage in my mind, and I couldn't figure it out in time, which is embarrassing.
Yeah,
But
yeah. But
we
I
are
thought
part-
but I thought she was German, but she's definitely mixed North European. But always because the last name is German. I remember my mom saying, "Oh yeah, she's German." But then,
see, I hadn't heard any of that.
Yeah,
I've
then
been
her mom
this
is
whole time-
Danish. But then I
Okay.
did the DNA test, and it came out mostly Swedish in
Okay, all right,
my
good.
Northern European. I was like, "What the?"
Well, I
Right.
always assumed I was a quarter Swedish, and so it's good to know that it sounds like that story that was told to me was accurate. So
By the way, number 4 on the most countries that listen to the podcast, Sweden's number 4.
hey, Swedes, sorry
Yes.
if I've offended you. Your people are beautiful and
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah. And beautiful country as well.
Oh,
So
yeah,
here's another
right,
one.
your
Oh, wait.
country's good.
Your country's good. Well, it is one of the.
Country's
Isn't it one of the happiest countries in the world or something? Or I know at least Denmark maybe is like that. But the Nordic region or
The
the
Nordic
Scandinavian,
region.
yeah, they're happy. They're happy countries.
It is the Nordic region is my second place that I really want to visit. The first is the Mediterranean.
Ooh, those are great spots, man. Very, very different, but I mean, still, like, I like that.
Yeah, very different. I'm really jealous. Part of my family is visiting the Mediterranean right now, and I keep getting photos and videos and all sorts of stuff.
And genetically, you're from there. Interesting, huh? I mean, even
well, we
on,
both are.
on another side. Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, like, even your father. I mean, because
Yeah,
it's Spain.
yeah.
Like, so, I mean, that can look like a plane, but it's still very similar to New Jersey. That's what people are saying here.
Yeah, man, that's really the problem. Is that this is once again it's lights in the sky stuff where you can dismiss it as whatever you want it to.
Yeah, right, exactly. But then what's this one from the Baltic Sea? Poland.
Oh, is this the one you sent me about the one that's pooping out other UFOs?
Oh wait, that's Green Street. I think I might be blocked from. That's why I couldn't put it up. But yeah, Green Street shared that one from 2024 from New York,
okay.
right?
Yeah, there's a really famous. Well, let's watch this one first.
I mean, more lights in the sky, but this person thought, they're weird lights.
Yeah, it reminds me of the boomerang over Arizona. What the hell was that one called? We did a deep dive on it.
Phoenix Lights.
Yeah.
And it's just hovering there. This thing.
So weird.
That's just refractions in the Baltic Sea, man.
Those are balloons. Clearly, it's one balloon that's reflecting the light off the Baltic Sea.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Anything but try to just question. Even if you're wrong, dude, who cares? I think that's what people are scared of. They don't want to go there because then they'll turn out to be wrong, and then they'll be ridiculed. I mean,
I've said this on multiple past episodes, but if you see a UFO, you like go out in public and like report it, your life is pretty much over.
Right.
Because you're going to be hounded by 1, people who are obsessed with UFOs, and you're going to be hounded by 2, people who want to discredit you and your entire life
and debunk it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're gonna talk about your past discretions and use that as quote unquote evidence to debunk whatever you just saw, which is so fucking stupid. But
this video,
unfortunately, it's the truth.
I mean, it is the truth. I mean, look at what happened. Even Grush. I mean, he was so high level. What did they do when he first came out? They went after his medical records, right? And they leaked it out that he has mental issues. And there you go. Now everyone dismisses. Oh, all right, he's got PTSD, man. He didn't go and interview 40 high level individuals in the government to figure out what's going on.
I mean, it's the same thing with oh God, what's his name? We went and saw his movie in LA.
Oh, Lazar.
Yeah, Bob Lazar. Yeah.
They
look into his past and look at everything he's done and go, well, he did all of this, so why isn't he lying about the UFO stuff?
Exactly. He had a brothel.
Yeah, he did. He did. He was not a good guy.
No.
I do
and he
believe
had cameras in there.
I do believe what he said. I also do believe he's a piece of shit.
Right. You can believe both. Exactly. That's what makes us human. Like it's not a movie, like or a comic book or something. Like this is reality. Humans are they're not perfect beings. Very.
We are very complicated.
Right. I mean, I read something really funny the other day. You know, it was this account. I'm not going to say it now, but this account was under. Oh, Jason Giorgiani did an interview with Jesse Michaels. Fucking amazing. 3 hours. Definitely go listen to it. But someone under there was like, he once praised Hitler and said he was a great national leader. And then someone underneath it goes, dude, if I didn't listen to anyone that once said an anti-Semitic statement, there'll be no one to listen to. You know, I mean, but that applies to everything else, not just that subject, not just anti-Semitism, but like, you know, I do it as well with people, but I will never block them or dismiss them. You know, make me more careful what they say, but I will still follow them and listen to them with certain subjects because they can say the truth on them. On other subjects, they might be misinformed. They might have biases, which is a normal human thing. I do too. I have biases and opinions that many people are not going to, you know, agree with. Doesn't mean that I'm always spewing lies.
Why do you think we're doing this show under fake names? I mean, come on.
I mean, come on. Adam's my real name. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, sorry. His legal name. He's shown me the document. It's in quotes actually. The I have a need to know. That's his first name.
Right. Exactly.
His middle name is Adam.
Right. Yes.
I won't tell you his last name.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah. So that definitely has his real name.
You'll like this one. I did not have time to send you this one. So,
okay.
Oh, sorry, I cut you off.
We didn't even finish this video that you've got like on the screen right now.
Oh wait, yeah, this one. Here we
Oh.
go. So these are apparently 3 different crafts.
No, I don't think so. I think it's a triangle craft.
Well, watch. I thought that too, and then unless it just deconstructed, which you know,
I think it's rotating. Oh shit!
Right. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna love the ending. And this is over Denmark.
Oh no!
Although I don't like the grain. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Modern cameras don't have that.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no! No.
Those are lasers, maybe.
This is Project Bluebeam 0.02. They haven't quite figured it out yet.
Laser
what?
light. Yeah. So
what?
Yeah, he got close, but watch at the end what happens.
And it goes back.
Yeah.
Oh no! This is. Oh, is this real?
I don't know. I mean, this is not. What? That looks like a laser, honestly.
Yeah.
I've been in laser shows. They can do shit like this. Like they make 3D.
Can.
They can make 3D images, but something's still there.
Right. That's
right.
So.
Alleged.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Alleged multiple triangle UAP filmed over Norway. One darts off from the center to our right at incredible speeds. I'm leaning with real deal or CGI. Leaning with the real deal for the moment. Where is the source? This guy's the source.
Huh. So everyone in both videos is asking for the source.
And then, of course, they ask. The video depicts greenish lights forming triangular patterns in the night sky, possibly drones or aircraft. No verified news reports confirm a similar event in Norway around. Okay. The post doesn't specify exact date. All right. Yeah. Fair enough.
So it just, okay. All right. I mean, that's a crazy video if that's real.
Yeah. We should probably dig in more into it.
Yeah. Oh, this is really fun. Dear friends, rumors are circulating that the military summit in Quantico set for September 30th concerns I-3 Atlas. Even if these rumors are correct, This meeting may be only precautionary and a discussion of contingencies. Much is unknown to us, but it is known that God is with us. And that is
Hey,
from
that
Dr.
accent was
John Brandenburg.
that accent was perfect, especially for the ending. But it is
Yeah.
known that God is with us. It was perfect,
I've been practicing that accent in the shower for the last couple of days.
dude. Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
It's BBC, as in the news station.
The British Broadcasting Company.
I mean, so Brandenburg, he's the one that discovered that there was nukes on Mars that were used in the past, and he's a very respected physicist and scientist. He's a DARPA scientist as well. So, again, these are rumors. These are rumors. I think we're going to war with Russia or Venezuela or something. Although I did have yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, man. So we do have a lot of evidence that the U.S. is going to war, and including bringing all of the generals and whatever to Virginia, wherever the hell they're all meeting up.
In Virginia, Quantico.
But I don't think Venezuela would be the target, to be honest.
I mean, not for that, but I mean, I think we're still going to Venezuela because there was reports that came out that we're going to hit targets within Venezuela for drug cartel or drug traffickers. But yeah, this meeting is not going to be for that. Trump can just do that, which he is doing anyway. This seems to be something, I don't know, why would you bring someone physically when you can meet them by video?
It's just one of those things. The public wants information on Epstein, and they want information on UFOs, and God forbid the U.S. government provides information on that. So what do they do instead? They pick a target and go to war, baby.
Oh yeah, distract. Yes, that is the oldest trick in the book.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So sad, man.
3i Atlas apparently is acting strangely. He's Patrick
It
Jackson.
is.
Yeah, using a $300 a month Grok Heavy 4 model. And it's saying that it's being slingshotted or something.
Yeah, I still am not entirely convinced on using Grok for speculation.
This one is different. That's why it's the $300 one a month that they use. That's been tested on physics engines and math and.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not, I'm not quite there yet.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, I mean, it is a good thing to say that that's what is concluding this is Grok 4 is saying. So, for example, the latest public map shows Atlas 60 million kilometers closer to Mars than it was 24 hours ago. That's the zone no wider than a highway where gravity does the steering for free. You or your kid could plot the dot on a phone app, draw the line, and see it arcs right to Earth's shadow. No physics PhD needed. Just connect yesterday's dot to today's. The curve is obvious. NASA can't call that noise. It's a turn, and turns aren't accidents. They're choices. So yeah, anyone looking now sees it. The secret's out, even if they never say the word slingshot. So is that one, and then he said
slingshot, sure, or parking.
Well, he's being cheesy, isn't he?
Yeah, a little bit.
The AI, and then there's this, a 17-minute pulse.
Yes, the Sorry, I'll
do
stop. Yes, the 17-minute pulse is the nail. Natural outgassing is random, messy, not metronome. Perfect. I feel like I'm losing the accent here. 17 minutes matches cold flow thruster, cool down, and xenon drives. That's not cosmic fart. That's heartbeat. Apollo CSM use 17-minute burns for mid-course. If they're echoing that rhythm, it's either homage or the same blueprint. Crucial, it's the smoking gun. I'm all over.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
We just watched the engine warm up, not a comment, a craft, and it's testing right now. Too many periods in those sentences.
No. So yeah, it's basically saying that it's not gliding, it's running warm, 17 minutes. So yeah, the whole xenon gas thing, plasma burn signature. So they're basically saying, or Grok is saying that looking at everything, because now we're seeing all this data come live, right, from all the sensors, and it's saying that it looks like it's thrusters using some kind of, just so it can easily get into where it's supposed to be around Mars as a slingshot to go around the sun, and where we can't see it anymore.
Once again, I want to call back to a previous episode. I think it would be really, really funny if this 3i Atlas landed on the White House lawn, opened up its doors, and a bunch of like straight up clowns like Ronald McDonald walked out. Honk, honk. I think that would be really, really funny and fucked up. And I don't know. It'd be the end of the world for sure.
Dude, could you imagine how disturbing that would be?
It would be
like just turn it into a horror film.
Exactly. Yes, man. Yeah. I mean, I'd be terrified, but also be like, well, this makes sense in a weird way. You know what I mean? Like, I get it.
Right. Yeah. And now, does our sun do this to every single interstellar object that comes through our system?
So I don't know. This is a really interesting article. I sent this to you. Sun fires energy blast straight at mysterious interstellar object cruising through solar system. If you go by movie and video game logic, that means that the 3i Atlas is gathering fuel. I don't know. As far as I know, no, the sun does not shoot out energy at things that come through our solar system, but it just adds to the complete weirdness that is 3i Atlas.
Yeah, no shit. Exactly. And if there is, if the solar system was made or is managed, and if something comes in that we don't want it here, would make sense that the sun is utilized in some way.
Yeah, or to make it even weirder, the sun is our god, which a lot of people previous in history believed that to be the case.
Yeah,
and the sun's doing its best to protect us, I guess.
Oh, you know what just reminded me of now? This is that meme, that whole cartoon thing where humanity perfects AI enslaves humanity.
Yes.
Right, and then the sun takes out AI, and then humans worship the sun again.
Yeah. Who knows, man? Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? I mean, there are so many philosophical discussions out there about planets and planetary consciousness, and even like star consciousness, and these could be conscious beings. If we think plants and ants and us, and and just bigger systems can be conscious, then it's not too far-fetched to think something like the sun is conscious. And if this thing is, I don't know, something that shouldn't be here.
For sure. I mean, if you know anything about your eldritch horror, if you know anything about H.P. Lovecraft,
right,
the sun technically is a god in the sense that, like, it's been here in human terms, it's been here forever. It's loud and it's screaming. We just can't hear it because space has no sound. And all it does is give us warmth.
Yeah, it gives life. It does. It gives all of us life. I mean, and then with water, it needs to be combined.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, so what do they say here? Astronomers have previously observed comets, colliding with the sun's plasma. So Stereo A has dubbed Enki temporarily lost its tail after being hit by a wave of solar material. The effect, however, was only temporary. Within minutes, a new tail formed. 3i Atlas has repeatedly caught researchers off guard. Okay, we know this stuff about it.
Yeah, got that refuel.
Weird. Yeah. It needed some plasma, so it sucked it out.
Yeah. I mean, again,
who knows, man, with this science, right?
I'm loving all of the new information that's coming out about 3i Atlas.
We cover it almost every week, I think. Mostly with Avi Loeb, and he's still saying that it's artificial.
I can't wait to see what it is. But again, if it's kind of the same thing with like Uma, like, it flew through our solar system, and and the official story was, oh, it was just some weird asteroid that came through. If this is anything other than something that lands on our planet and everyone gets to see it, they're going to say the same thing.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Oh, even stranger in our solar system, the James Webb Telescope has spotted mysterious structures in Saturn's atmosphere. Scientists say they cannot easily explain. And there's also a Reddit thing you sent me about it.
So if you are like me, and you are completely insane, you've gone down the Saturn rabbit hole. Saturn makes no goddamn sense. And there are a lot of conspiracy theories behind it. I think there actually is a subreddit. It's called Saturn Storm Cube, I want to say.
Oh, yeah. That cube is just bizarre. And even in history, Saturn has in mythology and folklore, and Saturn's, and then you go into the electric universe, saying that Saturn used to be our sun until this sun came in and knocked it out. But then that also works with mythology, that I think Zeus took Saturn's place, right? What's Saturn in mythology?
Honestly, man,
wait, it's the time one. I can't even. Oh, Kronos. So Kronos, knocked it out, and became Kronos, and Kronos ate his children because he didn't trust them, and was shackled as well, which is the rings on there. I mean, it's just all over the place. And then people say the whole cube thing links with Judaism, and then goes into the Kaaba and Islam. And we talked about last week, and Sid's like, no, it's not a cube. It's a rectangle. And he's right. It was a rectangle from that angle, And then the Jews wear the cube or on their head. And then the cross, when you fold the cross in a certain way, it becomes a cube. So there's some weird stuff. And then now there's some structures in that hectagon that we can't explain.
Yeah, man, it's all weird. It's just everything is weird.
Yeah, and so there was a scientist, Norman Berggren. So evidence starting to come out to show Norman Berggren was not wrong. Something intelligent is at Saturn. He wrote a book called Ring Makers of Saturn. Amazing book, very technical, so it's not an easy read at all. But he had pictures, and while he was working at NASA. And I shared a video. When was this? This was in January, which only really started to pick up this week. And when he sent me that, I'm like, oh, that's why it's picking up.
Hell yeah.
He did an interview. We're not going to play the whole thing. Obviously, it's 24 minutes long. But, just to read the post, he previously worked at Lockheed Martin. He was first on the Polaris missile. Then they tapped him for classified black budget work. He later worked for NASA and claims that the rings of Saturn, Uranus, and Jupiter are created by electromagnetic craft nursing off the rings. And these things are huge. We're talking about like hundreds of miles.
Studied for quite a while. And that's when I wrote the first book. And I was so surprised at what I found that it took me like the 4 years to get the book published, because I wasn't sure that what I had was really right. And so I looked in many articles and books to see, oh yeah, this sort of fits what they're talking about there. Okay, you're okay, so publish it. And so the book came out in 1985.
Okay, and that's the Ring Makers.
That's the Ring
But
Makers.
the other one, this one.
That's 1971. I had left Lockheed.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, did we build it?
Pardon?
Did we build it? Did who built it? The craft?
I don't know who built it, but what I found out is these things inhabit Saturn. That's where I first discovered them. And they're proliferating. They're now at Uranus and Jupiter. Wherever you see some rings now, why, that's one of these.
You see the craft.
Yeah, I call it a ring maker.
Yeah. Okay, you call it a ring maker.
Yeah, And I can say it's electromagnetic because I could identify streamline patterns with respect to it that I knew were what we call potential lines, and that says it was electrical. When I worked at Lockheed, I had documents that were indeed top secret.
Really? Wow.
Oh yeah, and then I went through the first generation of the Polaris underwater launch vehicle, and then I got tapped to go behind closed doors.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and I was there for till I got claustrophobia.
3 doors to get to your...
Yeah, I had to sign my life away for 30 years.
Wow. Is it still in effect right now?
No.
No? So could you tell me anything?
No.
You can't?
Mm-mm.
Why? What would happen?
I'd prefer not to find out.
Might have seen some craft in those hangars. Is that right?
It was my first clue that there was something in space that was different. Okay. I was handed one day a set of data. The guy that gave it to me said, nobody else around here has ever been able to get anything out of these data. And if anybody can, you can. And so I went through it and I found this one spot of data that really looked interesting. And I slugged through plotting it up. It was quite a difficult task to draw the picture of that.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got it, you could tell it was something strange. I didn't, at that time, I have seen one on the ground in Antarctica.
You have?
Not personally, but an image of one, which I wished I had cut out.
Right.
So no, these things can come in real low.
Yeah.
They're all sizes.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same deal as airplanes. You know, they're Cubs and all that kind of. You know.
Right, and so when you're talking about the craft in the rings of Saturn, you're talking about something huge, right?
Yes.
Much bigger than we could even conceive of. I understand. What is it? I don't know. What was it? 70,000 square feet.
I could, in looking down on the rings, I could see parallel lines crossing the ring, all the rings at once. Mm-hmm. That's about as long as you can get them.
That's incredible.
But I could tell that those lines demarked the outside of an object.
Mm-hmm. Are you sort of saying, when you say you got claustrophobia, I don't know what that means. Do you mean that you became sort of tired of working in this above top secret area?
Yeah, no, I'm not tired. And it was very exciting. I got to see everything that went on all over the world.
Wow.
Nothing much has changed.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, he saw huge crafts in the rings of Saturn, and he was saying that they were sucking energy out of them for, I guess, fuel or something. But and he saw him on, and this is when he was working at NASA, and he used the Voyager data, and his book has images in there as well. But they're just 70,000 miles is one of them. I mean, that's just insane. I mean, that could
really
be, that's probably a living being. Then maybe it's a plasma being. I don't know. That's sucking off these rings. Who knows?
Yeah, definitely. Who knows? Just the interviewer clearly, she did not believe anything he was saying.
Cassidy, I'm sure. Why? What was she was acting weird?
Yeah, no, I can hear it in her voice. She goes, "Oh yeah, and then what? Yeah, okay."
I think she's trying to probably get more out of him. Well, good. We're at 1:30. We could probably go back to Eric Davis.
Yeah, let's do it.
And the interview that he did as well. All right, yeah, this was about the crash retrievals. It's only about a minute long. Again, very hard to get Eric Davis on an interview, so it's cool that this one happened just a few days ago.
I verified it through my work since NIDS. And I didn't do it the way John Alexander did it. John Alexander kind of broke the rules. The way he did it is like the way he took the approach he took to talk to high-level people to get information on whether there was a crash retrieval of a crash on the Foster Ranch in Corona, New Mexico. He would knock on the door. Remember, his with the security clearances and need to know, he didn't have the security clearance and need to know for for the crash retrieval program. So they said, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard that before. Okay. Then when he retired and he's at Los Alamos with his Q clearance, he's getting the same responses. However, I went to the heart of the program and found the right people. And that's a long story I cannot get into, but I found the people. I found a U.S. president. I found an admiral. I found a general. I found program managers at companies who confirmed all of it. And they said, oh, yeah, Phil Corso, of course, he's right. And Dave Grush did too.
Yeah, so nothing new there, but here I think is an interesting clip. He basically says, which I think is weird. He says that we don't have technology to project 3D images in the daytime, but there are Air Force patents out there like since the 90s that we've done this, and other things. Even in the white world, people are in where's it, Japan or Korea? They're showing these 3D plasma images in the sky in daytime. That you can touch too. Really, just amazing technology. So it's weird that he says that it's a zero chance that that's what these UFOs are. But I think he means
it's almost like he's getting paid to say that this technology is not real.
Yeah, I know, and I don't want to think about that, which sucks.
All Bill Burns had to do is just twist those words just a little bit.
Right. Well, thank you so much for that answer. The next question I have here is, Dr. Davis, given your work on ball lightning in the past for the Air Force Research Laboratory,
right?
What are the odds that pilots, people who fly in, for example, various aircraft all over the world, what are the chances that in some cases when people claim to see UAPs or UFOs, they may in fact be observing some type of laser-induced holographic display of some nature? Is that a feasible explanation for some UAP sightings?
Well, that's not ball lightning, but holographic projection. Who's doing the projecting? The UFO or somebody with technology that's fooling around?
Well, in the case of
a human with the technology on the ground that's shooting it up in the air.
Right. In the case of, for example, if you have a pilot that is flying near, say, near an Iranian military base, could it be possible that, the Iranians, for instance, or the Turkish or whoever are testing some type of holographic projection tech that could be misconstrued for UAPs in some cases?
Yeah, there is no such technology because holograms or holographic images cannot be projected in daytime.
Got you. Okay.
You can't. The sun swamps it. I'm sorry. The sunlight is like 1,000, almost 1,300. It's somewhere in the ballpark of 1,300 watts per square meter of of energy intensity, of visible light intensity. Well, that's going to swamp or wash out any laser beams that you have to use to create the hologram, because that's the only way to create a hologram is with laser beam. And the only technology that makes it where you can visually see it is when you record a hologram on a transparent piece of specialized photographic plastic sheet, and the holograms are etched in like the silvering of an old-fashioned film photograph. So you have to shoot a laser beam. After you make the holographic patterns on the transparent sheet, you can see little blotches on it, and the little blotches are the hologram. But to make sense of what the blotches create in the way of a sensible 3D image that you can recognize in your brain, you got to shoot a reference laser beam at it. And usually the beams were limited to red and green back in those days. Well, hell, it was hard to produce a green laser beam back in those days. So what color were the holograms? If they're red, we could do it. If they're green, we can do it now. We could do it like since the early 2000s. And blue, well, blue was invented. Blue laser diodes were invented in the late 2000s, I think. close to 2010, probably late 2000s. And so that's the first time that you could get all three colors to produce a holographic image. But you have to shoot the sheet with a reference laser beam in order to expose the holographic image in order to see it. And that image is built geometrically within that sheet. To do it in the air is even more complicated, and it requires smoke and mirrors, literally.
Right.
So,
Literally.
no, that's the probability of that being misconstrued as a UAP is next to zero. Is probably as close to zero as you can get.
Close to zero. Interesting. So I did find this, and this was in 2015. And we can touch. This is femtosecond lasers create 3D mid-air plasma displays you can touch.
Wow. Okay.
Look at these things. Yeah. So it's weird. He's saying zero possibility.
Yeah.
Ariel Burton has demonstrated an aerial 3D display, which can project text and images in midair.
他のディスプレイとの最大の違いはスクリーンレスディスプレイである。しようかと思ったのはその大震災があった震災があった。
Well, he's speaking in Japanese, but we can mute him. But that's just there's nothing there. It's projecting those images in the air.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, it excites nitrogen and creates plasma.
This was in 2015?
Yeah.
Oh God, who knows?
I know. Exactly.
Jesus,
and this is in the white world.
10 years ago. Wow.
Yeah, and it's Japan. See that they're ionizing the gas. So I don't know, dude. It's just insane what humans can do, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we are so smart. It is scary. And also the people who are on top know this, and that is scary.
Yeah. They want to, it's like you have a garden hose and you hold the end of it, to
you put your
out.
thumb over the thing. Yeah.
Right. I think that's what they do. So they can control it. They control it.
Project Bluebeam becomes less insane conspiracy theory and more reality, like every day. Because that's what this is.
Yeah,
this is Project Bluebeam.
Look at this. They're touching it in midair too.
Dude, what?
He's touching it.
Okay, what?
Fairy lights in femtoseconds. Aerial and volumetric graphics rendered by
is it something now this is gonna be kind of a stupid question. Is this something you can feel? Because when you say
they're saying you can feel it. They're saying you can feel it.
Okay. Because touching and feeling are two different things. Because if it reacts to your finger being in the thing, that's one thing. If you physically can feel it, that is something really scary.
Each one of those dots is being generated by a laser that's pulsing in just a few tens of femtoseconds. Okay. Our system has unique. One possible control is touch interaction, in which floating images change when touched by a user.
Yeah, that doesn't mean feel.
Shockwaves are generated by plasma. The user feels an impulse on the finger as if the light has physical substance.
Wow.
The detailed investigation of the characteristics of the plasma-generated haptic sensation with sophisticated spatio-temporal control is beyond the scope of this paper. Holy shit.
And this is from 2015? This is 10 years old?
Yeah.
Oh, we're so fucked.
Right?
We are so fucked.
June 2015.
Oh, no. No.
Yeah, but Eric Davis, who's got a security clearance and knows about all this stuff, just told us a zero chance that these are, which is the only reason why I looked into this is like, why would he say that? Why would he say zero chance? Nothing is wrong with saying, yes, these could be projections. And if you remember with our interview with Norman, 9/11 revisionist, he said that we had patents back then that could be projecting the planes in daylight going through. So, I always, you just have to be careful with everyone, I guess. Yeah.
Indeed. There's a lot to unpack here. Wow.
Oh, they got fairy lights. Could you imagine just like controlling thing in and just in midair like that.
I mean, I think it'd be really cool. I also think that people in charge know how to use this technology to screw with everybody.
Yeah, 100%. Computer generated holograms. There we go. But there is a screen. Okay, there is a screen. It's not like in the middle. We can synthesize multiple images in single beams. Of course, it looks like Saturn. But again, this is 10 years ago.
Crazy stuff, man.
Even
now
the word love.
I'm gonna be poking all of my coworkers and asking if they're holograms.
We know which one you're gonna start with.
Yeah, yes, for sure.
Fluorescent solution. Oh, inside the solution. Whoa! Look at that. They can just fake what's going on in the solution. They can fake anything, dude. They can fake anything.
That is absolutely wild. We're like 20, 30 years away from just. I mean, I'm kind of already there, like questioning, what is real? Like, am I lying in my bed right now, or, is this some sort of holographic thing that's being displayed for me? You know what I mean?
Life is but a dream.
I know, seriously.
So that was by Even Ackerman. Oh, I wonder, is he related to the other Ackerman, the Charlie Kirk Ackerman? Speaking of Charlie Kirk, did you see this new mic thing?
I won't know until you show me what's on your screen, because I don't remember off the top of my head. No, I haven't. No, I don't know anything about this.
Okay, people, this is graphic, but this comes from not just this video here, which was purchased, by the way, by the journalists doing this. Something that our government should be doing. But before this came out, someone used a computer algorithm to show like energies, where energies are on Charlie.
And weird.
It first starts on his mic and then goes through to his other side of his neck. So this is
energies.
Graphic.
Not counting gang violence. Great. In America over the last 10 years. Counting or not counting gang violence. Great.
See, so they're saying
in America over the last 10 years. Counting or not counting gang violence. In America over the last 10 years. Counting or not counting gang violence. In America over the last 10 years. Counting or not counting gang violence. Great.
So what are we looking at here other than Charlie Kirk getting shot?
The mic is where the bullet comes from.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, especially that, they've weaponized pagers, right?
They have.
Before.
That's well documented. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where this is coming from. But before this was released, again, maybe it's in the comments. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, it is in the comments. Excellent. So is this the guy who did it? But did a vector mapping analysis, exposes the bullet lie in Charlie Kirk's assassination. So here's the vector analysis showing. There, see? He puts that down, and then it's coming from the left side. You have to pause it then if you're not seeing it. There, see?
No, I don't see. I don't understand what I'm looking at here.
It's like a heat map.
Okay.
Where movement is.
Right.
There. So this is where it first started. So it's not over here. It's here. And here's the heat map. So it's like something going off.
Okay.
And then it continues.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then if you go to this video. Oh.
I want to be very clear on this, guys.
Man, poor Charlie.
Over the last 10 years. Counting or not counting gang violence. Great.
I mean, guys, this right here blows this entire investigation wide open. You can't look at that and tell me there's not an explosive device, some type of round, something goes off under his neck, and you can see it almost was a direct. Everybody who called this out and said that this was the device, we all called them crazy. This was it. Tyler Robinson is a patsy. This was an inside job. This is a Mossad hit, just like their gosh damn pagers. Now we know. Let's talk about what? Oh, yeah, let's talk about the necklace. Now let's watch this necklace fly off the back of his neck. Check this video out.
Counting or not counting gang violence? Great.
That is weird.
Great.
I can't believe this is actually happening. I can't believe we are actually getting definitive evidence that Kash Patel and our FBI is literally covering up the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Please make this the most viral video.
That is Ryan Mata. Follow him if you don't. He's a good investigator.
Yeah, I do think there needs to be more investigation in the Charlie Kirk assassination. You know,
Right.
just based
Exactly.
on
Everything.
just based on everything.
The magic bullet too is just come on, man.
Yeah, and like the FBI released the text messages between the guy
Yeah.
who's supposedly the shooter and his
Total joke.
his roommate, trans roommate or whatever. They're making that a big deal. Like when you read them, it just screams of like some 70-year-old, 60-year-old writing a text, you know, that people would think like this is how 20-year-olds talk. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Yeah, exactly. So stupid, dude. So stupid. No timestamps or anything. And I said, oh, we just put it together, you know. I mean, good luck at court, guys. So they're probably gonna end up killing him. Because
yeah, I was gonna say, and now the roommate is missing. Just
yeah, that's right. She booked it.
Yeah, it's just like what? There is so much weirdness. There's so much like stuff about this that is just off. Like it just isn't right.
With all events like this, right? Like
Mhm.
it's like 9/11. It's like JFK.
I
It's
was gonna
just
say it's just like JFK. Yeah, none of
almost
it.
exactly like JFK. Yeah.
Yeah, none of it really adds up into. You know, there's a leftist piece of shit shooter with a 30-06, which is also a very bizarre.
Yeah, it would have went right through him.
I was gonna say that part doesn't add up to. And then you know they've got the bullet casings with, you know, anti-right stuff written into them. I mean, none of it. They tried to like make it like an open and shut. Okay, this is clearly what happened, and then all the evidence comes out, and it's like, okay, well, none of this makes any sense.
Unfortunately, yes, and they just want it to go away, right? Because they're always covering up. I mean, that's all they do is just cover up because we're just babies and we can't handle the truth, or whoever it is, they don't want repercussions for it.
Sure. And what was happening the day after was a vote to see if we can release the Epstein files.
It was blocked, right?
And
Exactly.
exactly. And what happened? Us, the people, once again get fucked.
Yeah, did you see that one video of that chick that goes after Kash Patel? He was like walking from the
No.
Senate.
Do you have it queued
my
up by any
God,
chance?
I should find it. Here. Is it Kash Patel? Oh yeah, she calls him Israel's bitch, so that should come up.
Oh, sweet. All right.
No. Oh, not his girlfriend. Oh, here it is.
Be a cup for Israel? Answer the question. Kash Patel, the American people want to know, how does it feel to be a cup for Israel? Answer the question.
We're seeing and hearing what the FBI is doing on a daily basis.
You're claiming to serve the American people. You're serving Israel. Does it feel to be Israel's bitch? You don't care about kids getting raped. The American people want to know. Patriot? Rape kids? Is patriotism to you?
Thank you for your service, Director.
Raping kids? You're an idiot. I'm an idiot? Really?
Yes, you are. I didn't say anything.
Kash Patel, the American people want to know.
You just see that last guy? I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's right. You know,
Yeah, those are-
raping kids is just.
Those are really good questions to ask.
How does it feel to be a cuck for Israel?
I mean, that's what every politician in the United States is nowadays.
I
It
know.
sucks, man.
Yeah, and let's not forget. So after Charlie's assassination, what happened? We had 200, or is it 250 or 50? It was a big number that went to Israel. No, it was it was 250 state delegates or something went to Israel for an event called 50 States, One Israel. And the logo had a road going to the Star of David.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. And that was a day or two after what happened. Like, oh, whatever. Charlie just got assassinated. Let's go suck some more.
Gotta go make sure Israel's okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Unbelievable, our politicians. Just
well,
unbelievable.
A lot of negativity there. Let's get into some comedy.
Yeah, sure. Please. I would love that.
Okay. This one's funny. Apparently, it was on Jimmy Kimmel's show.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, but it's hilarious. And people are saying maybe that's why they wanted to cancel it.
Privacy of their homes, too.
It's late into game night. You've played everything. It's time for a game that'll challenge you mentally and emotionally.
We do have one other game.
Oh, what is it?
Let's talk about Israel.
No, it's not.
Navigate your way through the Holy Land, stopping to pick up neutral talking points along the way. But if those talking points offend anybody...
Obviously, this is all very complicated.
Nice one, babe.
And I'm certainly no expert. Could have fooled me. But it just seems like the Israeli response is disproportionate.
Right? You'll spend hours navigating this conversational minefield and having no fun doing it.
Well, this conflict goes back a long, long way.
It's nice and vague.
But when one force occupies... Am I not allowed to say that word?
I don't know. These rules are hard to follow.
You might not know what you're talking about, but don't let that stop you from weighing in.
I feel bad for anyone, anywhere who's uncomfortable about anything.
Oh.
What was wrong with that one?
Can you pass the hummus?
Oh, you want to give Hamas a pass?
No. That's not what I said.
That is not what he said.
Just like the real conflict, this game may never end.
The two-state solution, the violent escalation, both sides.
What the hell do you want from me? Let's talk about Israel. Not fun for the whole family. From the
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It is, even though it's Jimmy Kimmel, who I can't stand.
Yeah, everyone, I know that's one of the big things in the news that happened this week that we didn't talk about is Jimmy Kimmel got canceled and then put back in the air. I think he should have been canceled for not being funny.
Exactly. Like why didn't the market speak and say this guy fucking sucks?
Well, that's the thing is if you look at his numbers, he's not doing very well. I mean, his show when he came back did record numbers, but that's because everyone's like, oh yeah, fuck Trump and all this other stuff, and that's why it got record numbers. But him and who's the guy that got just canceled a few months ago?
What, like a big network guy?
Yeah. Oh, the only one of these late night talk shows that
Colbert? No, he's still there, right?
No, I think Colbert wasn't Colbert.
Oh yes, for low ratings.
Yeah, for low ratings. I mean,
Yes.
he had
Yeah.
higher. I think he had higher ratings than Jimmy Kimmel. None of these guys are popular at this point.
No,
I still
especially
think,
after COVID.
I still think the best one is the redhead. Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Even him, like his show devolved into anti-Trump stuff, which is fine. It's just it gets boring after a while.
Exactly.
I do think he was the best late night host. He's got a podcast now, competing with us.
Oh my God! How dare he?
as soon as O'Brien he starts going into conspiracy stuff, I got a beef, man. But no, I really think he was the funniest.
good.
I think he was the best.
Yeah. And he,
I think
former
all the-
SNL writer, right?
Yeah, he was, and he wrote for The Simpsons, and
Oh,
he even he's got a travel show on HBO right now. Conan O'Brien Must Go. I like the
I
guy.
would love that. A tall redhead walking through like third world.
Yes, no, he's and the show is great. I've seen it. I like him a lot, even though he did devolve into the same thing that these guys devolved into. But the late night talk show
circuit or
circuit, it's dated and it's boring and it's really fucking stupid. It's just celebrities jerking each other off at the end of the day.
Yeah, unfortunately, and I mean, Colbert was crazy during COVID. So was Kimmel. That's where they lost everyone, really.
Exactly.
I mean, that's when it really, really happened. Actually, the media in general is when it really, really happened.
Yeah.
And then it got worse after October 7th.
I think a lot of people, we've said it. You've said it on the show a lot. COVID woke a lot of people up.
It did, yeah. I think they overplayed their hand.
Yeah.
And just didn't go as they expected. Maybe their models are wrong as usual. This was a funny one too. No context here. I don't know. I mean, I definitely know the show, obviously. But they bring on people from the audience. Is that what happens? And then they haze them. I mean, I've seen many clips before.
I think it's other. So the guys on the panel are like established stand-up comedians, and then they're bringing up new stand-up comedians.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah. You're right. Totally.
I see the clips on YouTube all the time. I typically like them. They're pretty funny. The guy with golden microphone, Tony, what's his name? The show is called Kill Tony.
Kill Tony, yeah. He's not a Schaefer, is he? I don't remember. But yeah, so they bring on this Marine to talk. He's pretty funny, actually. Especially when he goes into his character.
Yeah.
You're a veteran?
Yeah.
What branch?
Marine Corps.
Okay. What did you do in the Marine Corps?
I was an infantryman. Nothing too much.
You ever battle? You ever go to battle?
The only thing I battled was gay thoughts, and that was
wow. In that case, I deserve the Medal of Honor.
You said fuck the troops.
Yeah.
But you were the troops.
Yeah.
Did you not get along with the troops?
No, they suck. Yeah.
What do you mean when you say that they suck?
Well, most people in the military are 18 to 22. And the only reason you join is because you got C's in high school.
Is that why you joined?
Yeah.
If there was any country you could wipe off the earth, which one would it be?
Great question.
Just one.
Yeah, you.
Israel.
Hey.
All right.
The way he laughed.
No way, that's going on Netflix.
It's true. Maybe on Al Jazeera, but not. All right, Isaac Kane Brown. You're not Jewish yourself?
No.
No, you just look like that.
Yeah.
All right. I love it.
What do you think about CEOs of healthcare companies?
You do have a look.
And we got to teach them a lesson.
He gets in, he makes that face when he starts. It's hilarious.
Yeah. I love this so much.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Because there are so many, just to
right, I was tricked. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about?
There are a lot of videos online of people who like find disregarded pets like outside shivering and stuff. So that's what the context is here.
Okay. It's like, can't believe some people.
Yeah.
God, I can't believe how sick and twisted some people are.
What? What is
Oh
that?
my God, it's been raining all day. It's cold. Somebody left these little guys outside that want to bring them in. God, there's got to be 12 of them over there. Come here. Come here, babies. Oh, God, they're too cold to even move. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I got you. Some people, man. If you're cold, they're cold. God, I can't believe how sick and twisted some people are.
What?
Oh, man.
Her face is hilarious.
Yeah. I love it.
Like she's not part of his skits, or he just tortures her. Like there's a lot of accounts like that. They torture their family members.
Yeah, look.
And he's like, there's got to be 12 of them out there.
For those of you who are listening and not watching, this guy is acting like there are some, frozen pets or something outside, but he's talking about 12 case of beer.
12 case of beer.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. Look at us. 1 hour and 58 minutes.
We after teeing it up, like we had so much to talk about, we got it done in under 2 hours. I'm proud of us.
Yes, I mean we've been getting closer to 3 hours a show.
I know, and I hate it. I want to be at 2 hours because I got shit to do, man. Sundays are my time to get, my personal life put in order.
Right,
I got to
right,
do
right.
laundry. I got to.
Oh, tell me
That's
about it.
it.
Nah, it still takes all day to do laundry, though.
Yeah. Well, not for me because thankfully I'm one guy.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So do you put everything in laundry after once? Like, okay, let me rephrase that question. Like, I wear
Okay.
undershirts, okay? And if I wear a shirt over the undershirt just once, I typically won't put it in the laundry because I'm not sweating on it. It hasn't
No.
touched my skin,
No.
So I give it a couple times, maybe 3 times.
If I sleep in it, because I've got shirts, I sleep in.
Yeah.
Those I'll wear multiple times. But if I wear it and I go out into the world, it's going in the
Oh
laundry.
yeah. Exactly. Okay, good. Yeah. So you probably don't end up with too much laundry then if you're not throwing everything in there.
No, I mean it's not a whole lot, but I also wash my sheets and my
right.
covers and my pillow, things that go on the pillows, whatever they're called.
Sunday fun day.
Yeah. But also I do, I vacuum my room and I clean up the bathroom. I've got a shared bathroom, not to get too inside baseball.
Do you clean the bathroom every week? I mean, since it's shared, or is it like do you guys take turns?
There's no set schedule, but I like things clean, and so I'll clean it when I feel that it's not clean enough.
Oh,
So,
nice. That's
that makes
cool of
sense.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. They probably love you as a roommate then.
Yeah. Well, I am a really good roommate. What can I say? And I
Cool,
gotta
man.
go hang
Yeah.
out with my roommate's dog.
Aw.
Emma is a German Shepherd, and she's so sweet, and I love her so much.
She is really sweet. I remember her. Very curious, very happy dog.
Very happy dog. Every time I come home, I unlock the door, and she's right there waiting for me.
Like all dogs, man, they love you. Well,
Yeah.
animals in general.
Animals in general, I do have the problem. It's not really a problem, but all animals do love me.
Yeah.
And the
attest to
problem
that.
that happens is animals include bugs. And so I get a lot of spiders and bugs at work, and everyone's like, no, just put it in a cup and throw it outside. And I'll kill. I've mentioned this on the show many, many times. I made this very clear. If it doesn't have 2 legs or 4 legs, it's stomping time, baby.
Oh,
And
have you seen those guns? Like they shoot
yeah,
salt or
the
something?
salt guns. The salt guns.
Yes. Yeah.
I think it's called bug assault, and I should get one. The thing is, I
All
keep my
right.
room so pristine. I don't see any bugs at home, but when I'm at work, it happens all the time, and I'm always, like
Stomping.
there are times where I'll leave, go to a meeting or whatever, and I'll come back, and someone has trapped a spider on the floor under a cup, and I go, "What are you doing with this? Who put this here?" And they go, "Well, we need someone to carry it outside." And I go, "No," and I'll just step on it. And people really don't like that. And I just go, "It's a spider. Like, who gives?" I
think it's mostly females, right? Is it females that do
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, I live in a home. It's mostly females, and I can't do that to a spider. I have to put it in.
No, fuck that. Fuck that.
It's very cute. You gotta admit, it's very cute.
No. Oh, the saving of lives is cute. Sure. The spider itself, too many eyes, too many legs.
Right. Like, what are you doing in my property anyway? Like, I'm here. You feel my vibrations. What are you doing?
Yeah. No, seriously, that's kind of where I'm at too. So in college, I don't know if this is true or not, but it's true for me. If you kill a spider like on the wall and you leave it there because they stick, no other spiders will come around because they recognize. They go,
oh yeah, I've heard that.
Shit. That spider, like Greg, he died there. We don't want to go there, and no other spiders will be there.
We mourn him there.
Yeah, I've tried explaining this to my coworkers, and they all think I'm some sort of serial killer. I go,
you guys sound like a bunch of Buddhists.
I go, stomp on it and leave it there, and we will never see another spider again. And they're like, no, you have to save it. You got to take it outside. And I'm like, no, fuck that. Like, I'm not even like giving them the opportunity. Like, I go, if you capture one and take it outside yourself and do that, fine. That's fine. If you leave it there for me, I'm going to kill it.
That's totally not shitlib behavior.
Yeah. That's
man, we've had so many comments throughout the years. Why did that one hit me? So I'm like, wait a minute, I am not a shit lib. Like, but actually, I really don't care usually with someone. But for some reason, that triggered me. I need to work on that.
I just kind of thought it was funny. Like, it hasn't really been bothering me. I just
No,
thought
I'm laughing
it
too.
was
It
just
is
it was just
funny.
one that stuck out a little bit.
It does, because it's like, what?
Like, that was clearly from someone who's never listened to the show before, except for that one
Right.
episode.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
and even
I'm called
that
Nazi
episode,
every day.
yeah, I was gonna say we'll get called Nazis all the time, but shit lib, like, that is so far
Right.
from
Yeah,
reality.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I wish he was specific, like what exactly he was saying. Then I'd be like, all right, maybe.
Well,
I think it's because we're denying it's the left that did it to Charlie. That's
Yeah.
why. Yeah.
Yeah. And again, we are not a right or a left podcast. I mean, that
No.
is far from what we
And
are.
Antifa is a problem, and the left, the militant left, is a problem. Yeah, I'm not saying they're not,
Absolutely.
but just not in this case. I wish it was.
I mean, I don't. I don't,
Well, you know what I mean.
I would, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I would hope,
I hate
I don't want anyone from the right or left to be violent. I want them to be able to
Right.
talk about things kind of like Charlie Kirk.
like we used to. Yeah, and like Charlie, exactly. He used to go out there and just talk. He didn't get any. I mean, some of the clips I've seen of what people said. I mean, good on him. Really good on him. I should have been better with him, but I just got triggered by the whole like Muslim Palestine thing because he was just so wrong with that.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I mean, the reason he died was because he went against Israel, which is just,
Yeah. Right. Yeah,
tough.
there are some lines you can't cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Which we cross here every day. And the second
Yes.
the show gets popular, Adam and I will never be seen again.
yeah, and it's in our lyrics too. Of us
Yeah.
of a black van coming.
Yeah. So, Adam, I guess this is the end of the show.
Yes, it looks like it.
I think what do we normally do? You tell everyone where we can.
That's
you Tell
right.
people you tell
Yes.
people who are already listening where they can listen to us.
Well, fine. Yes, continue listening to us. But if you want to go on other platforms, we are on all of them, including all the video platforms. So not just Rumble, but we're on BitChute and we're on Odyssey as well. But you can watch us on video on Spotify. So that is mainly where we are. YouTube, if you guys want to help us with the algorithm there, please like these shows, share them. Do something, leave a comment, and if not, that's fine. We'll take it as a sign as we suck. But I mean, if you don't like the show, don't just leave. Quickly hit that thumbs button.
Yeah,
leave a comment.
Leave us comments that say you're not a
We're
shit lib.
Yeah, or
And
troll
we'll-
us. That's fine. We'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not to sound like every other person on social media, but liking and subscribing actually really does help us.
Right.
Telling a friend about the show helps us even more. We're not really in it for the money. Adam and I have made this very clear. This is not our main gig. This is a side gig.
Yeah, I think we're in year 3 next month. Or is it
Yeah,
year
man.
2?
I was just about to ask. Like, we have to be getting close to the end of year
It's
2, right?
Yeah, it
If
might
we
be
haven't
year
already
3
passed
actually. 2022. When did Grush come out? Because
Grush.
we were doing it before Grush, and that was 23. So it might have been. So
Jesus.
yeah, end of 2022. So we're coming up to 3 years next month.
Good Lord.
I
Well,
know.
we put a lot of effort in the show. We have a lot of fun. We
Yeah,
talk to
definitely.
guests, and occasionally we go on other guest shows, which was really fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Go check out Bitcoin Live. They're a lot of fun to hang out with.
Yeah, good guys. They have they have values. They understand freedom, individual liberty. They love the Constitution and sound money, and really understand cryptocurrency, not just what's fed to us.
They love the Constitution, and they're not even American.
True. Yeah. And they recognize what an important document it is, and that's true. And we just treat it like like it's nothing here. It's something it should be treasured by all of us.
One day, Adam.
All right, and social
One day.
media, we're on Twitter or X. You can visit us there. We're at UAP the podcast. I'm at Breakaway Civil, and Topher is at Topher at all. And I think that's about it.
Fantastic. Thank you all so much for listening. We've got some closeout music, but we will see you all next week.
Next week.
Message in the static, a shadow in the dark, a light against the stars, a podcast from afar. It's Adam and Topher. We come in peace. Our hunt for the truth will never cease. It's the Uncovering Anomalies podcast, where the truth is told until the last. Listen to our words and hear our voices. We can't save you, but present your choices. In the static, a shadow in the dark, a light against the stars, a podcast from afar. It's Adam and Topher. We come in peace. Our hunt for the truth will never cease. It's the Uncovering Anomalies podcast, where the truth is told until the last. Listen to our words and hear our voices. We can't save you, but present your choices. We can't save you, but present your choices. We can't save your choices. We can't save you, present your choices. Present your choices. We can't save you. We can't save you, but present your choices.